For the first time today, the word criminal was used in reference to the gas explosions there. The U.S. Attorney's Office has launched an investigation. More than 5,000 customers are still suffering without heat and hot water tonight. Mr. Gonzalez, you've been pretty critical of the pace, but it's easy to criticize. So I want you to give us some concrete examples of things that you would have done instead.
Well, first of all, it is a tragedy. I've been to Lawrence 3 times in the last week and met with people who've been affected by this, who don't have gas service in their homes, businesses that are losing money and their businesses are in danger because of this. It's a real tragedy. It should have never happened to begin with. We should have had stronger oversight of our gas companies, and I would hire many more people to oversee our gas companies and our gas infrastructure in this state to keep people safe. But the fact that this has now been delayed for an extra month is a real problem. There are going to be people who can't be in their homes during the cold, and it's not okay. I think we need many more people, obviously getting all these houses ready. And we should have been all over the gas company. It feels like we've trusted the gas company to take care of this. And I think the governor needs to take charge and get on top of it and own it and manage it so that this is being addressed like the emergency it is for the people in Lawrence.
Governor, you just heard Mr. Gonzalez. He says you've been too trusting of the gas companies, that there should have been stronger oversight. Do you take any responsibility for this?
Well, first of all, what's going on up there was a tragedy, is a tragedy, and it's enormously frustrating for everybody involved. I've been up there quite a bit myself. Within 24 hours of the original explosions, I signed an emergency declaration, and I took over the process of doing the immediate restoration project and gave that to Eversource and took it away from Columbia. We also put together an oversight team to oversee the work associated with both rebuilding the mainline pipe, doing the service line work, and the house-to-house work. And many people said we'd never get any of that done by November 19th. Well, the good news is the mainline pipe is relayed, the service lines are going to get done, and the big challenge that faces us now is the house-to-house stuff, which is enormously complicated. But the bottom line is, by working with the fire marshals, the fire chiefs, and a whole bunch of other people in the inspectional and electrician and plumber field, we do believe we're making progress, and we're going to hit that second deadline.
But should your oversight have been stronger before this happened? Well,
the NTSB is doing a comprehensive review. I actually talked to them around 3 o'clock in the morning up in Lawrence on the night of the original explosions and said to them we give them any help they needed on anything. We also spent time talking to the Attorney General, Maura Healey, who put a requirement in that no documents associated with any of this could be destroyed, and they all had to be retained. And we plan to hold everybody who needs to be held accountable for what's going on up in the Merrimack Valley. Absolutely.
Mr. Gonzalez.
The bad news is for the people in the affected area who aren't going to have gas service for an extra month now, because not enough has been done quickly enough. And let me say, there wasn't enough oversight before. There were 2 gas inspectors. The federal government warned the Baker administration about this weeks before this incident for 21,500 miles of gas pipeline infrastructure. This is the same old Republican playbook of smaller government. Government does really important things like protecting people, and we need to be protecting people from natural gas pipeline explosions like this.